Good day everyone. Today I'll be tackling about my three chosen topics, which is the workflow management system, the transaction support system, and the decision support system. A workflow management system is a software tool designed to help streamline routine business processes for optimal efficiency. Workflow management systems involve creating a form to hold data and automating a sequential path of tasks for the data to follow until it is fully processed. So, what does a workflow management system actually do? WFMS. Number one, it allows individuals to automate repetitive processes. Number two, follows up automatically on uncompleted tasks in the process. Number three, gives an overall picture of the workflow along with the performance metrics. Benefits and features of workflow management software. Workflow software or workflow engines enable businesses to automate repetitive business processes, granting the same or very similar results each time. Businesses and project managers need comprehensive, integrated software solutions that provide them with the flexibility and accountability to get their jobs done. The best workflow management system is the one that meets your business needs. Some companies offer lightweight systems, which means that the program is simpler or faster but has fewer components than other offerings in the market. Some technology experts say that lightweight systems are easier to use and sometimes use less memory. Some workflow management systems are part of larger systems overall and are but one small part. Most technology experts say that regardless of your choice, you must have one platform that can manage all of your workflows. Example of a workflow management software is the Smartsheet. Smartsheet is a platform for managing and automating collaborative work. Smartsheet is designed to increase work agility and collaboration by providing a powerful platform for organizations to plan, track, automate, and report on work. My conclusion or takeaway for the workflow management system is that it is very essential in managing businesses because it gives the manager or the leader or the owner or anybody a bird's eye view of the whole business, from the processes to the tasks which are complete and the uncompleted tasks. Decision Support Systems or DSS. Decision support systems are interactive software-based systems intended to help managers in decision making by accessing large volumes of information generated from various related information systems involved in the organizational business process, such as office automation system, transaction processing system, and others. This uses the summary information, exceptions, patterns, and trends using the analytical models. A decision support system helps in decision making but does not necessarily give a decision itself. The decision makers compile useful information from raw data, documents, personal knowledge, and or business models to identify and solve problems and make decisions. There are two types of decisions, the programmed and non-programmed. The programmed decisions are basically automated processes general routine work, where these decisions have been taken several times, and these decisions follow some guidelines or rules. While Non-program decisions occur in an unusual and non-addressed situations. It would be a new decision. There will not be any rules to follow. These decisions are made based on the available information, or these decisions are based on the manager's discretion, instinct, perception, and judgment. For example, of non-program decision. Recently, some businesses are greatly affected by the pandemic. Sales and revenue are reduced, so some businesses decide to temporarily stop their operation, or others cut their workforce to cover the loss. All of this depends on the manager or owner's discretion and sound judgment based on the situation. Decision support systems generally involve non-program decisions. Therefore, there will be no exact report, content, or format for these systems. Reports are generated on the fly. This benefits of DSS. Benefits of DSS are the following. Number one, it improves efficiency and speed of decision-making activities. Number two, increases the control, competitiveness, and capability of futuristic decision-making of the organization. Number three, facilitates interpersonal communications. Number four, encourages learning or training. Number five, since it is most since it is mostly used in non-program decisions, it reveals new approaches and sets up new evidences for an unusual decision. And lastly, it helps automate managerial processes. Components of a DSS. First is the Database Management System, or DBMS. To solve a problem, the necessary data may come from internal database. In an organization, internal data are generated by a system such as transaction processing system and management information system. External data came from a variety of sources such as newspapers, online data services, database, which is financial, marketing, or human resources. Number two is the model management system. It stores and accesses models that managers use to make decisions. Such models are used for designing manufacturing facility, analyzing the financial health of an organization, forecasting demand of a product or service, and others. The next is the support tools. Support tools like online help, pulse down menus, user interfaces, graphical analysis, error correction mechanism facilitates the user interactions with the system. What are the classifications of DSS? There are several ways to classify a decision support system. The first one is the text-oriented DSS. It contains textually represented information that could have a bearing on decision. It allows documents to be electronically created, revised, and viewed as needed. The next is the database-oriented decision support system. Database plays a major role in the database support system. It contains organized and highly structured data. The next is the spreadsheet-oriented DSS. It contains information in spreadsheets that allows create, view, modify procedural knowledge, and also instructs the system to execute self-contained instruction. The next is solver-oriented decision support system. It is based on a solver, which is an algorithm or procedure written for performing certain calculations on particular program type. The next is the rules-oriented DSS, which it follows certain procedures adopted as rules. And the last is the compound decision support system. It is built by using two or more of the five structures explained above. It is a combination. Types of DSS. The first type of DSS is the status inquiry system. It helps in taking operational management level or middle level management decisions. For example, there are schedules of jobs to machines or machines to operators. The next type of DSS is the data analysis system. It needs comparative analysis and make use of formula or an algorithm. For example, cash flow analysis, inventory analysis, and others. Next is the information analysis system. In this system, data is analyzed and the information report is generated. For example of this is sales analysis, accounts receivable systems, and market analysis. Next is accounting system. It keeps track of accounting and finance related information. Example of accounting system is a final account, accounts receivables, accounts payables, and keep track of the major aspects of the businesses. Lastly, model-based system. Model-based system simulation models or optimization models used for decision making are used infrequently and create general guidelines for operations or management. Transaction Processing System or TPS. Transaction Processing System is a software that keeps track of transactions by processing the data in an online recording system. It is a type of information processing system, software and hardware combination which supports transaction processing. Transaction processing is a type of computer processing in which indivisible task called a transaction is worked upon and executed as and when it comes. The response to requests is immediate. In contrast to this is batch processing in which a batch of requests are stored and then executed all at once. A transaction processing system is used to collect, store, retrieve, and modify transactions executed by an organization. There are two types of processing that comprise the transaction processing system. It is the batch processing and real-time processing. Batch processing is when clusters of transactions are defined simultaneously using a computer system. This method, although designed to be efficient for breaking down bulky series of programs, has a drawback, as there is a delay in the transaction results, while real-time processing system carries out its transactions exclusively or one at a time. This method ensures a swift reply on the condition of the transaction result. It is an ideal technique for dealing with singular transactions. Examples of a transaction processing system which involves batch processing are bill generation and check clearances, while transaction processing system that uses real-time transaction process includes sale terminals or POS, point of sales, and microfinance loan systems.